Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Uh, I realized earlier today's camera situation, I literally just had to get up and go. So sorry, but it should be better now. So thank you for bearing with me. But my name is Latisse. Thank you for coming in. Hope that you are filled with love, grounded energy, ready energy, prepared energy, and situated. Perfect timing because I was like, the AC gonna go off soon. I know it is. So hopefully you're cooled down, relaxed, and ready. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I do readings on here as well as readings down below. And let's get started, okay? I don't really have anything in mind, and I love that because when I'm just in it, I'm just going in it. I'm gonna just go in it, you know? There's nothing holding me back. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I only know that part of the song, but they even got me going in with like the blunt deck. They have me bring out my cards, the tarot, so I know it's gonna be a real good night. Let's go ahead, Spirit. We're gonna shuffle this, split it. There we go. We got It'll Break Your Heart. Okay, Spirit. Let's get a little bit further into that. What will or what is or how is it? We got They Don't Care, Move On. Give a little, get a little. Okay. Ooh, wow. There's a break off here. I don't know if you can already tell, but there's a break off here of where your energy is deciding of where to go. Right? We have It'll Break Your Heart. And if you don't care, and you start not to care and you actually start to move on, it's this give a little, get a little energy, right? Or you're starting to give more into yourself, right? And then you're able to get from yourself. You're able to give from others that are ready to get to you. But if you go from It'll Break Your Heart and you still go to the situation, it's going to be like a failure to commit to whomever or whatever this is. So it's like if you're recognizing that they truly do not care, and it's time to start giving to of relationships that do care. That's where the 666 comes in, that reflection. It's crazy because before I started, I got hit with a wave of nostalgia. And it's reminding me of that Six of Cups energy. So with this failure to commit, it's this energy of like, take that, It'll break your heart and use it for something. Yeah. Let karma handle it. Let karma handle it. It's beneath you now. Let karma handle it. Once it breaks your heart, like, yeah, I'm going to do this situation. Don't put yourself in a situation where you are taking somebody else's karma for them, somebody else's energy for them. Be honest and real with yourself. And when you're honest and real with yourself, that allows you to truly provide a safe space that is there for you, that is ready to protect you. Yeah. We got communication coming in, and then honor your boundaries. Like I said, a means of protecting yourself, recognizing what you are truly worthy of, what is you're truly capable of taking in. But you have to give that to yourself first, versus giving it to other people that won't commit to you, and then taking the karma of that failure of commitment, because you are committing to something else. So commit to yourself. There's nothing holding me back. Let's see if they got a few more cards in here for you before I finish and close it out with these deck. I feel like doing some quick mini messages. That's what it's giving. That's what the energy is. I think that's what it is, Spirit, too. Ashe. Let's see. Let's get some final messages because I feel like, yeah, that's different energy for this. Yeah, we got the only constant is change. Yeah. Ask for more, you deserve it, and I love you for free. Yeah, definitely like a closing out energy here for this deck. I'll put this up here. But yeah, the only constant is change. And if somebody is constantly showing that they're not going to change, and we all know that you're going to live, you're going to die, and there's going to be change, let's let you know, yeah, whatever that is, whether that be a job, whether that be a person, whether that even be habits, I'm hearing, just recognize that that is not a commitment to self. Let karma handle it. Let the energy take care of itself and move on. That allows for it. And start asking for more because you do deserve it. 3 plus 2 is 5. That consistency, of implementing that into your life. Ask for more. You deserve it. Okay? Yeah, this feels like that was the end for that energy. I feel like these are going to be some mini messages. I like this. Well, that has been all for your reading, my darling, my love. Yeah. For spiritual hygiene, you'll need more than sage. Yeah, take that in. Yeah, I think that is it for you all, my love. Thank you so much for joining, coming in. I love you. Love yourselves more. Till next time. Hello, pile number 2. Didn't realize that there was going to be a number 2, but when I picked up this deck, it was a completely separate energy than pile number 1. So, felt like Spirit was like, quick mini messages, and I was like, we're here for it. Let's go ahead and do it. So, let's go ahead and see what Spirit is telling for you. Oh, thank you. Get it to it, y'all. Oh my goodness. Get it to it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm hearing Get Into It Yet by Doja Cat. Let's get into this. Yeah. It's like, let's get into this. Yeah, that's hilarious. Let's get into this. It's almost this hesitation because even when I was like, are we doing this way or this way? It's almost a little bit of hesitation happening here with you. I'm like, should I not? Okay, we'll go this way. And then you wind up going the other way in the first place. 7 of Cups in reverse. I almost looked at this and no. It's a confliction with your own ideas. How you think about things. How you come about things. You almost like... It's like somebody being able to do math without having to write everything out. Right? Or somebody being able to write really good stories and pull you in. It's like this way of doing it and how it just comes so naturally. You weren't always seen as... It was almost shamed out of you in a way. And so now when you're like making decisions or things of that sort, when it's based on what you know that you're capable of, based off of your creativity, your depth of things, the way that you look at things. Because if you look at this, they're supposed to be drawing the cups, essentially, right? But they're drawing something else because they're looking with their shadow self. Let me double check to see which way it needs to be done. See? Thank you, Spirit. So they're drawing what they're seeing with their mind's eye, with their energy, and representation of that. So with it coming in reverse, it's coming in reverse on my side. It's not reverse on your side, but you get what I'm saying. Ashe. With the coming in reverse is this understanding and mimicry of you have to just implement a lot more into your life of recognizing that is where your best ideas come from. Not just what it's supposed to be, but what it truly is, what the depth of it is. Been around some surface level energy, some surface level people. There at the end. Yeah, this is supposed to be your energy. Somebody that is tapped into this sacral chakra Leo energy, a King of Wands, right? Somebody that is noble, somebody that is proud, but still can nurture, still can help lead a path of young minds. And I feel like it's also a little bit of your young mind, but like I'm hearing like you could be a teacher, could want to be a teacher, you could have kids, but it's like you're actually shaping them in a way to think creatively. Get it together. Creatively. Thank you so much, Ashe. And allowing that to be the forefront of your thought, of your mind, right? It's like I'm leading in a way that, and it's still, they have a little bit of worry on them, a little bit of worry on their face, but it's leading yourself in a way of being like, you know what, no matter what it is, I know that I can face it. I know that I can think outside the box. I can think outside of the problem. I can think outside of the situation. I can think outside of the dynamic. Because if I'm able to think outside of myself while still being grounded and rooted with self in my body, I can not only lead me, but I can lead others naturally. Yeah. Some of you were meant to be in charge of a lot of things. Of a lot of places. Let's go ahead and get some final messages out here, Spirit, for them. Stop me to lead with creativity. Thank you. Yeah, I said what happens when you lead with creativity. We got the Seven of Wands coming in here. Like I said, there's wand energy, stepping into your body, stepping into your known, stepping into yourself. Yeah, going into the unknown, Chariot energy, Cancer energy. Allowing yourself to build a stable foundational home, but something that leads you in a way that's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm gonna lead in a way that knows that I can make it there. I can start something. I can do something. I'm not limited to what other people think of me. Nine of Pentacles, baby. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody that is independent, somebody that is strong, but somebody that is affluential, somebody that is generous, somebody that is open, somebody that is very social, but protected, right? And this one says loving of animals. So you could also have animals too pulling into this energy. Just very nurturing, caring energy, but not in a way that is quiet. Spirit is saying it is time to be loud. Yeah, King of Swords on the deck. Sorry, Knight of Swords on the deck. Gemini energy. It is time to be loud with your creativity. You're out there thinking thoughts. I feel like you had a lot of ideas, and then you see them later on in commercials. Like, damn, I knew I should have. And it's like, that is the point. Start setting that up and start doing that. Putting that into motion. That is Wands energy. Putting that into motion. Take this spark and let it lead you somewhere. Yeah? But that has been your reading, my darlings, my loves. I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time. Hello, pound number 3. Hope that you are doing swell, well. You're not thinking about your enemies and giving them no avail. Ashe. Yeah, I like how your reading started. I grabbed the Hidden Truth deck. Yours is just going into it. I'm telling you that right here and right now. Other ones I kind of was like, no, yours is like, let's get into it. So there's something that I feel like you've been meaning and wanting to tell yourself. And I feel like sometimes you're one of those people that tell yourself things and then you kind of nudge it off. And then, I don't know, it's like this energy of like, thank you, Spirit. Look at that throat chakra. It's like you sometimes need somebody else to tell you what you already know or what you already understand or what you have been denying yourself of knowing. So let's go ahead and get into that. Because the way it just flowed, it's like you already know, but it's like, let me see. Like, so this I feel like is definitely going to be confirmation reading what's happening with them on your own. Nah, bitches falling on the floor. I ain't got the first go. Oh, I can't make it up even if I wanted to. We have, I know I messed up everything. Okay? It's this energy of, like I said, you have this knowing of what you did. And this is the hidden truth. So this is your own hidden truth, your own hidden understanding that we pulled into here. And we have so many things remind me of you. And I'm starting to understand our connection. It says... we're gonna get it out. The more you try to deny things, the more it just keeps bringing it up for you. But that's because you have an issue with admitting things, saying things outright. Or maybe when you say things, you say them boldly in a way of like protecting your ego, in a way that your ego is supposed to protect you with the truth, not from the truth. And so in a sense, it's working against itself. So with this, I'm starting to understand our connection is like the hidden truth is like, you know exactly what was going on, what came into play, and what part you played into it. But hearing that from other people, trying to get an understanding from other people sometimes triggers something within you that you have to realize is a reflection of yourself that you're going to have to work on and not a reflection of them. So when you start getting it together, and not saying people don't fuck up in your life, but in this situation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't need to go no further because you selected it for a reason. Ashe. Understand that. Your ego is there to protect you with the truth, not from the truth. It's supposed to guard you from recognizing patterns, understanding, and combining that with expansion of being like, not everyone, but I recognize how to protect myself in a way that still allows me to be me authentically and not lying, not doing things, not manipulating, not shifting. I want to tell you how I feel. It's too late. I'm here. It's too late. Some, maybe not for some here, for a small amount, but Spirit is saying it's too late. Drop it and let it go. I left when I saw you with someone. Oh, you tried to reach out. I wish I had treated you better. The time just wasn't right. Yeah, you tried to reach out with this one. I left when I saw you with someone, and the timing just wasn't right for us. And I feel like this is what your ego is trying to. You're trying to protect your ego with. Excuse me, thank you. Because it ain't about timing when you know that you did something wrong. That just got something to do with you, not with the timing. But this is what you're trying to tell yourself. But as you start to understand this connection, that's the truth. You were the best thing that were in my life. That's the truth. And you were running away from that, so you self-sabotaged. And that's why you have, I wish I treated you better. That's why you have, I want to tell you how I feel. But when you reached out, that's why Spirit said it was too late. It is too late. So if you haven't done it already, don't. I left when I saw you with someone. It's this understanding that they have moved on because they understood. But you're getting reminded of things because you're not taking the true accountability that you need to do to face the situation, to truly heal, to truly work with that. Anything else, Spirit, before we close it out? You came closer than anyone. I love you. Yeah. Like I said, I know I messed everything up. They came closer to helping you unpack, helping you work through. But then as soon as you was working through things, you got a little bit, like I said, too triggered. And instead of that trigger allowing you to go deep and recognizing that that wound shouldn't have been pulled in the first place. Yeah. And so now it's like, oh, the time just wasn't right. It wasn't. No. The timing was right. You just didn't have the capability of taking out on. And that's okay. What we do, we learn, we grow, and we do better. Okay? So with that being said and done, pile number 3, I love you so much. Love yourself more. And until next time, my baby. Alright. Hello. Pile number 4. Oh my God, that just gave me a memory of an old teacher I had in, like, what was it? Probably like 3rd or 4th grade. And she was like, it ain't four, it's 4. And it ain't dough, it's dough. It ain't flow. It was just like, what is going on? Why are you losing the R? And that is hilarious because it does line up with your reading, because I got horse horizontally. And I don't know why they kept telling me. I just kept repeating in my head, horse horizontally. And I don't know what the fuck that means. Maybe you do. I sure as fuck don't. Maybe it'll be explaining the reading. But yeah, researching that into your own fourth wheel. But then they have me drawn to this deck. And now I'm doing just kind of some quick message readings. And this is not typically a quick message like card deck. But that was one of the energies that they draw me to for it. So I'm just like, okay. As they kept saying fucking horse horizontally. I feel like, hold door. Which this story was actually sad. I didn't watch it. We got the youth coming out here. I'm guessing that's your overall energy. Y'all finna get a quick long reading. That is hilarious. And then we also got our romance deck. Right? Which is like hilarious. I said losing the R. And so that's why I said it probably does pertain to the reading, because this is not so much the romance deck, it's the love deck along with the astrological deck, so that can be a sign as well. And this is the Dreams of Gaia deck. So, and I'm saying a lot of things. It's almost like you guys like to research things or discover things or look into things. And I don't remember what the youth card is in the regular arcana, but let's take a look into this here. But I know it is in the major arcana. Let me see. I'll be able to see if we can get in. Okay. Cool. Let's just see this. I believe the youth is the the youth is the emperor. Thank you, Spirit, because the next one is the Empress Ashe. So the youth is the Emperor and the Major Arcana. Yeah, a lot to do with research and understanding, which is hilarious because I was like, this is not, as you can see, it gets deep into it for this deck. So again, that can be a sign of really looking into something if you haven't, or really taking a deep dive into what that means, how it has or hasn't affected you, and things of that sort. So let's take a look into this. We're just going to read the key phrases as well as kind of why this may have showed up, okay? We have quest for adventure, live in the moment, action without thought, defying tradition and conformity, greater risk, greater reward, assert your independence, embrace individuality, a new direction, freedom from fear and doubts, a time of conflict or turmoil, communication and compromise, address desires. I will go ahead and read the keywords as well. Thank you, Spirit. We have adventure, new horizons, excitement, independence, freedom, rebellion, impulsiveness, loyalty, and compromise. Just let me know you guys are trying to take a deep dive into what love looks and feels like for you, especially based off of past relationships and energies. With this lesson learned being in the reverse, it's like you're doing shadow work on what that can entail for you. What does it truly look like when I'm still myself and allowing somebody else to be yourself? But it's like, let's grow together. Let's mend and create or expand this relationship while still allowing ourselves. You could have some Sag in your chart. Some Sag or some Gemini in your chart. Maybe some Leo, Aries. Yeah. Virgo. These are just the signs I'm getting. You can have anything in your chart, but these are the ones I'm getting. No, not Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius could be coming in. Thank you, Spirit. But what? Thank you, Spirit. It says you have a choice. Resist change and live with the consequences, or let go and welcome it in. There will still be consequences, but there will also be rewards. Okay? The youth also seeks the freedom to find his own answers. Tradition be damned. Life is too short to follow in another's footsteps and do things their way. The youth will do things their way without thought for the consequences. Their concern is for today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Okay? So they really want you to live in the present moment. Be here, be now. Research what you need to. Take a deep dive into what you need to, but don't let that take you out of the moment of experiencing life. Okay? What else do you have for them, Spirit? Yeah, we got date, flirt, play, just for fun. We got you are ready. Yeah, it's that time. Do it in your own way. Don't date in a traditional way, or don't be in a relationship in a way like, if you're like, I really don't want to get married, like, don't get married then. Shit, don't do it. Like, there's so many ways to think about love and romance and how that ties into your life and your means of intimacy. If you're doing it based off of what society needs, then you might as well go around fucking all of society and be in a relationship with them, but you're not. You're going to choose your person or persons and decide to have an intimate, knowing connection with them. So be ready to deep dive into that, because you are, okay? Yeah. Know your worth. You deserve better than feeling like you don't. Nobody will ever understand you. Nobody will ever get you. Nobody will ever allow you to be vulnerable or expressive or free. Take those trips and adventures and do what you want. Do what you want. I say, wear what you want. Do what you want. Say it like it. No, there are people out there that want you to be you, and they want to amplify that. What else do you have for them, Spirit, before we close it out? Neptune, Aquarius energy, if I remember correctly. Probably not. Probably am. We'll see. Ashe, we got friends to lovers over here for some in this energy. We have options with under this date for play, lesson learned. Like, you don't have to limit yourself to this And if you want to be like, I'm talking to one person at a time, talk to one person at a time. You want to talk to 10 people at a time. Do what you know that you have the capacity, means, and energy for. Just know your worth, and as long as you know your worth and you're operating out of that, take that in. Thank you, Spirit. We got pillow talk, hidden agenda, and fantasy versus reality. When it said speaking on desires and understanding that, that's what you have to do. Because sometimes the hidden agenda can be your own thoughts of feeling like, what if they're doing this? What if they... If you feel like people got a hidden agenda, you're going to start thinking that way and confusing fantasy with reality. Talk it. It ain't got to be pillow talk. You just have to communicate. Communicate. And communication comes with patience, understanding, the intention of them understanding you, not them agreeing with you. And if they don't agree with you and they don't accept it, then that lets you know I got different options. I don't need to create a potential out of this one person, this one being, or this connection. You get what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying? That's good. We have someone new coming in here, obviously. But Spirit said, for some of you, with this know your worth as well as you deserve better, for some of you, you could be, hey, I'm going to say it, possibly leaving like, hey, I ain't here for this. I'll spread my wings. But yeah, this is your time to recognize that. Stop trying to make a reality out of somebody that is giving you bullshit fantasies or not speaking up about your own feelings of possible hidden agendas or there being one. Allow that to be the conversation because that's where true love lies, with the truth. Okay? But that has been your readings, my darlings, my babies, my loves. Get ready to explore and enjoy. I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time. Hello, my honey. Hello, my sweetie. Let's get into this. Thank you, Spirit. I wanted to pull like a cat deck, but I don't have a cat deck, so the closest thing I have was an animal deck. So cats can be significant, cats of any kind. But yeah, so just giving you a little bit of the energy beforehand. So I did pull the animal deck. And then I'll pull some quick cards as well. And then we'll go from there and see what Spirit has for you. Your energy kind of feels a little bored. A little just kind of like, okay. I don't know. It's kind of like just... I'm getting like this energy of a kid sitting there with their coat on, like ready to leave, and they just sitting there seeing their mom talk like, okay, I'm ready to go home now. Oh my God, I'm ready to go home. And all the kids done left, and so now you're just sitting there, you're just like, oh, I'm just ready to go home. Can like she stop talking, please? And it's kind of, that's what I mean by your energy, kind of just like bored energy, kind of like I'm ready to go home already. I'm ready to like be... I'm here to be comfortable, I'm here to be a nerd. I don't know, it's just like, I'm ready to like, unzip from myself, you know? Take off the mask, take off the energy, and just be. Maybe it's like trying to tap into some cat-like energy of just not really giving a fuck, but being like, ah, alright. Oh, shit. Fuck. We got earth energy coming in here with the raccoon, and then we have air energy coming in here with the crow. Okay, alright, fine. And water energy with the frog. You are the last one. We can't take another one. We can't take another one. We can't take another one. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, let's go ahead and pull into it. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry they threw me off with this is just like we can't take it out of the way. I'm gonna listen to Spirit. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and go in order. I feel like it's hilarious because, thank you, Spirit, before I even get to the page, the raccoon talks about an alter ego, like a mask. And it's like, are you taking on the mask more than you are taking on yourself? And then the crow is about unseen, seeing energy pulling into that depth of realizing things and not allowing yourself to be so hypersensitive to it, but being aware of it to know what to do and what actions to take. Frog energy is about the balance of being in the water and within the earth. And you didn't get any earth energy, but this can also actually, hello, yes you did, you got earth energy right there. But this can act also as an earth sign energy as well, the frog. That is what I meant to say. Then you have the swan energy, another water sign energy. Okay, so it's this energy of recognizing yourself, revealing a mask that was once there, and being like, this is not who I was, this is who I am. And I don't want to sit here any longer. I'm ready to go. I want you to see my displeasement. Because I know we'll be there like, oh, I'm from mama, fix your fucking face. So it's like, but you're allowing yourself to move vocal because it's like, there's nobody telling me that I can't. But I feel like it's more than that. It's like being vocal with recognizing what you deserve, where you're trying to operate, what you're trying to do and trying to move to. Let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you, Spirit. We have talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energies that play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. It indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. So any creative tool, it can be a paintbrush, it can be a whisk and how you bake. You get what I'm saying? Creativity is not limited to just that. You got what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's good. A shadow points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask can work in the artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. What did I say? It's like this energy where it's just like, I'm ready to be home now. But this is asking you to be at home in yourself first before you're trying to make the outside world your home. It does have some questions. Who am I? Who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? It won't let you off the hook until this creative ego of fear is resolved. So when you're in balance, you're generous, friend, you're an exceptional artist. When you're out of balance, you're competitive and you're a starving artist. To bring it to balance, make new work. Okay? Ripping off the mask. Has the mask been like, yeah? And it's just like, let's be real. This is who it is. This is who I am. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into the crow. We're going to go in the order of the energies that it came out. Nope, I'm going in the right direction. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. This has been a symbol of magic for a long time. Okay? What did I say? It says it is drawn to the supernatural, and it has a gift for seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. Okay? It says those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. Like I said, it's this. I love it because, like I said, this can also be an earth card. This is about discovering and knowing yourself. It's a balance. You're seeking a balance, and that we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ashe. It says, when in balance, you are psychic, you are strong, and you are clear. Clear in communication, clear in action, clear in intention, coming into action, clear in everything that you need, clear in yourself, clear in what you want, clear in what you desire. Like I said, like a child there, I'm ready to go. But now it's like, you feel like you're constricted now because you're an adult, or the world is like, I have to stifle. It's like, no. I'm not. I'm going to show you this. I'm also going to show you when I'm happy. I'm also going to show you when I'm excited. I'm also going to show you my new ideas. I'm going to allow that to be experienced. It says, when out of balance, ungrounded, and hypersensitive. What did I say? It's like you're taking on everything. To bring to balance, daily meditation practice, whatever that may be for you. That can be journaling, that can be drawing, that can be singing, that can be sitting there listening to sound bowls. They can be doing yoga. That it has meditation. I always like to say is a conversation that you're having where everything else is silent and you're able to have a conversation with yourself, with your body, and get back to you. Like again, this coming back to yourself as your home. It's being a stable place of knowing who you are and what you know and putting that forth without having to hide. Let's go into the frog energy here. Yes. We have clearing, cleansing, and healing. It says the frog and the water element are almost inseparable, as the first months of the life are entirely within this healing element, and then it emerges to rest on land. Okay? It says no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Okay? It says this card serves as a reminder that water helps you cleanse, forgive, and release. So time to dive in, as frogs are not meant to carry a heavy load. And I feel like the heavy load is the weight on yourself that you have allowed other people to possibly put on you or that you have accepted. It says when you're in balance, you have a clear energy and enthusiasm for life. What did I say? It's kind of just like ready to go home, like this bored energy. I couldn't make it up. Felt any. When out of balance, depleted, and running on empty. That's where that competitive energy comes in here. That's where the hypersensitive energy comes in here. It says to bring into balance lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. Can't get to that, get to a pool, get to water. Shoot, come on now. Let's go ahead and get into your final card here. Thank you. And look at this. It's like all the cards combined. Listen to this. Effortlessly creative, raccoon energy. Sensitive mystic, crow energy. Elegant power, frog energy. All within the fucking swan. Can't make this up. It says it represents heightened creativity. It says in Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, I'm probably mispronouncing that, so I do apologize, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry. I love when it is like, okay? It says the swan is ready to take you to the fluent realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. As when it appears, your soul is calling for attention. Yeah. You've been huffing like a child with yourself. I love it. Like I said, meditation is having a conversation with you, getting back and grounded and centered with you, removing the mask, even with yourself first, and allowing yourself to truly, truly dive deep into that. It says it is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. What did I say? It's all coming together. It says when you are in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. It's time to book that vacation. It's time to book that trip. It's time to, I don't know, call a babysitter and be like, here. It's time to start taking in some energy. Phoenix and the frog, Ashe. Taking in some energy that allows you to come back home in your own body. And not feel like you're waiting on someone to allow you to go home. Allow you to be yourself. Allow you to recognize your strength. Allow you to recognize your depth. Allow you to recognize your opportunities. Allow you to recognize your strength. Allow you to recognize your love. No, you're not waiting to go home anymore. Just come back to self. And fuck those other people. Ashe, Ashe. I love you. Love yourselves more, baby. Until next time.